Cheese gets a bad reputation for being fatty or salty. But what if I told you that the right cheese could actually rebuild your muscles after 65? It is true. The secret to fighting muscle loss might be sitting in your fridge right now. I'm going to share 3 specific cheeses that are packed with the proteins and nutrients your aging muscles need. These are not just snacks. They are powerful tools that doctors are now recommending to seniors. Before we dive into how these 3 cheeses can save your independence, hit subscribe so you never miss an update. Staying strong and steady is possible far longer than you think. You just need the right fuel. Let us start with cottage cheese. You might remember it from old diet plans, but it is a muscle-building powerhouse. Just half a cup gives you 14 grams of high-quality protein for only 81 calories. That means almost 70% of its calories come straight from protein. Compare that to cheddar, where only 24% is protein. Cottage cheese is truly in a league of its own. It also contains over 1 gram of leucine per serving. Leucine is like the key that starts your muscle-building engine. As we age, our muscles need more of it to actually grow. Older adults need about 3 grams of leucine at every meal. 1 serving of cottage cheese gets you 1/3 of the way there instantly. Plus, it is incredibly easy to eat and digest. If you struggle with tough meats, this is your solution. It is soft, creamy, and gentle on your stomach. You can eat it plain with fruit or blend it into a smoothie. The protein here is mostly casein, which is a slow-release protein. It provides a steady stream of amino acids for 6 to 8 hours. It is like having a tiny repair crew working all day long. This is especially great at night. Eating it before bed prevents your body from breaking down muscle while you sleep. Research shows that seniors who eat it daily gain significant muscle mass. For breakfast, try it with berries and honey. For lunch, mix it with tomatoes and herbs. You can even use it as a substitute for mayo in tuna salad. Aim for half a cup to a full cup every day. I recommend having it at breakfast. Your muscles are starving for protein after a long night of sleep. Our second champion is Parmesan cheese. You might think it is just a topping, but it is incredibly nutrient-dense. 1 ounce contains over 10 grams of complete protein. For seniors who eat smaller portions, this concentration is a huge win. The aging process for authentic Parmesan takes at least 24 months. This process actually breaks down the proteins for you. It is almost like the cheese is pre-digested. This makes it very easy on your digestive system. Even people who are lactose intolerant can usually enjoy it because the lactose disappears during aging. Parmesan is also a massive source of calcium. 1 ounce gives you 25% of your daily needs. We know calcium is for bones, but your muscles need it to contract. Without calcium, your muscles cannot function regardless of how much protein you eat. Research shows that low calcium leads to higher muscle loss. Parmesan gives you the protein to build and the calcium to move. Authentic Parmesan can be expensive, but you only need a little bit. 1 or 2 ounces a day is enough to see a difference. That is just about 2 tablespoons when grated fresh. Please grate it yourself. The pre-packaged stuff does not have the same nutrition or flavor. Fresh Parmesan is so rich that you will feel satisfied with much less. Try it over scrambled eggs for a high-protein start to your day. Sprinkle it on soups or salads at lunch. You can even eat small chunks as a satisfying snack with nuts. Look for the Parmigiano Reggiano marks on the rind. It is an investment in your health. The superior quality means you get better results with smaller amounts. Our third secret weapon is ricotta cheese. This one has a special secret because it is made from whey. Whey is the fastest absorbing protein you can find. While most cheeses digest slowly, ricotta gets to work in 30 to 60 minutes. This speed is vital after you have been active. It hits your muscles right when they need it most. A half-cup serving gives you 14 grams of protein. It is rich in branched-chain amino acids. These go straight to your muscles and bypass the liver for instant repair. The texture is incredibly smooth and mild. This makes it perfect for anyone with dental issues. It is also naturally much lower in sodium than other cheeses. This is great news for your heart and blood pressure. Studies show that people eating ricotta daily improved their balance and physical performance. Men in the study saw dramatic strength gains in 90 days. Ricotta also helps lower blood pressure. You are protecting your heart while building your strength. It is a dual benefit that every senior needs. Use it on whole grain toast with cinnamon for breakfast. Use it as a base for veggie dips at lunch. You can even stir it into pasta sauce for a creamy protein boost. Choose whole milk ricotta for the best results. The low-fat versions often lose the muscle-building benefits. Look for simple ingredients like milk, vinegar, and salt. The best time to eat ricotta is within 2 hours of physical activity. Whether you are gardening or walking, eat some ricotta. It provides rapid delivery to muscles ready to grow. Now, let us talk about timing. Breakfast is actually your most important window. After 10 hours of fasting, your body is literally eating its own muscle for energy. Most seniors only eat 8 grams of protein for breakfast. That is not enough to stop the breakdown. You need 25 to 30 grams to flip the switch to growth. A bowl of cottage cheese with Parmesan on top hits that goal perfectly. But do not just eat all your protein at dinner. Your body can only use so much at once. If you eat 60 grams at dinner, the extra is wasted. It is like dumping a bucket of water on a plant once a week. You need smaller, consistent amounts throughout the day. Spread your cheese intake across breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Aim for 25 grams of protein at each meal. This keeps your muscle-building engine running 24/7. How much should you eat in total? Take your weight in pounds and divide by 2.2. Multiply that number by 1.2 to find your daily protein goal. If you weigh 150 pounds, you need about 82 grams of protein. Cheese can easily provide half of that. Aim for 2 to 3 servings of these cheeses every day. Consistency is the absolute key here. You cannot do this once a week and expect results. Treat it like a daily vitamin for your strength. Combine this eating plan with light resistance training. This could be as simple as standing up from a chair 10 times. When you pair movement with these cheeses, the results multiply. Even walking or light housework counts. Just make sure to eat your protein shortly after moving. This wakes up the muscles so they can soak up the nutrients. If you are worried about health issues, there are easy fixes. For lactose issues, stick to aged Parmesan. For high blood pressure, choose low-sodium cottage cheese and ricotta. Cheese does not significantly raise heart disease risk when eaten in balance. Stick to the portions we discussed. If you are on blood thinners, just keep your intake consistent every day. Ready to start? Go to the store today and buy all 3. Calculate your protein goal and write it on your fridge. Plan your meals for tomorrow to include 30 grams of protein at breakfast. Start with just 5 minutes of simple movement. Mark your calendar for 90 days from now. That is when you will really feel the transformation in your strength. Muscle loss is not inevitable. You can rebuild your mass and keep your independence. Knowledge is useless without action, so go eat some cheese. Your future self is counting on you.